So hello everyone and welcome back to the Eurovision HQ Plus podcast. We're on episode 4 and today we are here with Elysa from Estonia. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, everybody. I'm very happy to be here and talk to you.
And I have to say you're a bit of a legend within the Eurovision fan
Hi.
community. Yes, you are. I mean, you've been in the national finals 5 times now, 4 in Eesti Laul and 1 in San Marino. So you are a bit of a legend, I've got to say.
I think it's like, never give up, right?
Exactly. And we love all of your attempts as well. Every time you've been in, every song is perfect. So
Oh, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me because every song that I've done has had a really personal connection to myself, and I'm really, really happy every time I hear when people enjoy my music.
yeah, that makes me happy as well. I like to hear that every song's personal to you. It's not just, like written in a songwriting camp. It actually means something to you. Yeah.
Yes, I am truly very connected to my songs and actually everything, the writing, sitting in a studio, it's just from beginning to the end, I'm always very, very involved.
Yeah. And I think I would like to start going back in time. And normally how I do this is I start right from the beginning,
Sure,
going
do
and then
that.
up to 2026. So my first question for you is, how did you get into music? Because I was reading you were trained in classical singing. So I wondered if you could tell me more about that.
Yes, absolutely. Well, becoming a singer was always my dream, honestly, since I was born. It sounds so cheesy, this story, but that's how it was. My parents really supported me, and it was my biggest dream. I had nothing else I wanted to do besides singing and being an artist. And when I was like around, I think 9 years old, my parents put me to music school
Yeah.
together with the regular school. So I had two schools at the same time. It was really hard at times doing it all together at the same time, and the days were long. But I did it, and yeah, you're right. I studied classical singing,
Yeah.
more like yeah, like musicals and classical for theater,
Mhm.
which I think gave me a really good base, very good training, breathing, and tone. So that's where it started. Yeah.
And in your childhood, had you watched Eurovision, or is it a thing you recently have come across?
I've always watched Eurovision with my family.
And it was
It's
always
also
a
one.
dream.
Sorry.
You think it was always a dream to go to Eurovision?
Yeah, I think so. When I think back to like, I think it was 2008, 2009. No, even before 2005. I remember the acts very well. And I think that was the time frame where like the first seed came into my soul, and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's where I want to go. And that's what I want to do. And I was very little, but I
Yeah,
grew up with Eurovision, and that was definitely something I always dreamed about being part of.
yeah,
And I guess I've always said like when you have a dream, it's there for a reason. So otherwise you wouldn't have that dream. So people always go for your dreams.
exactly. And it's always been inside you, this desire to go to Eurovision, and that's what I love. So we move on to 2015, and that was the first time you tried for Eurovision, and you entered Eesti Laul with Super Love. Um, so would you say that do you remember that experience well, or is it something you think, oh, I was so young then, you know what I mean?
I do remember it. Yeah, quite well. It was the first time I did something really big. I was no one knew me in Estonia at that time. I turned just 17 years old.
Yeah.
I was still a baby. So I was going to schools and living my school life, and just suddenly overnight everything changed, to be honest. I got chosen to Eesti Laul, which is Estonian pre-selection for Eurovision, and I sent the song. We made the song. I was so happy about that song. That amazing producer, just first time I did something very professional.
Yeah.
It made me really, really happy. And I remember we were sitting in a living room with my brother. My parents were not home, and we were watching the what's it called, like a news where they announce the participants.
Yeah.
So this is always very exciting that day. And I remember we were sitting there, and then boom, I saw my face. I saw my picture in Super and I screamed. I melted to the ground, and I screamed, and like then I started crying, called my parents. So I remember that very well. It was a very warm moment where everything started, you know.
Yeah. And would you say that you had, like, did you have any expectations going into Eesti Laul, or were you just there for the experience?
You mean the first time?
Yeah.
Zero expectations, honestly. I knew the contest from before, and I knew this was the journey to go to Eurovision. So obviously I knew about it, but like it felt surreal the first time when I got there. This is literally the time when my life changed and I started doing it like daily.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously in the end you finished in 3rd place, which is a pretty good achievement because that means you entered the super final, as they call it.
Yes, I forgot about that actually. Honestly, I think I was almost supposed to be the second one, but then like in super final something changed, and anyways I became third. But still, it's really a good how to say accomplishment.
Yeah.
When nobody knows you and you're a young girl just doing what you love. So yeah.
And did it help you like kickstart your career, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. That was it. Because after the show was on, my life changed. I was suddenly all over the news in the whole country, and it was definitely new. I remember going to school, and I was in a last grade, I think. And I remember the first graders, the little children, they were like so happy to see me in school and came to me with, wanted autographs.
Yeah, that's so sweet, actually. You are like a little celebrity in school.
Yeah. So my life changed after that. But this is what I always wanted to do. This is what I chose anyway. So it was very organic, very natural for me, on the other hand, you know.
And obviously there was a 7-year gap between 2015 and 2022. Why did you decide not to return to Eesti Laul for such a long time?
I think I actually sent songs, but I didn't get chosen. But not every year, but like maybe 2 more times I sent. I don't remember exactly right now. But 2022, when I got chosen again, oh my God, I was so happy. It was like fresh air, honestly. After so long time, I had become a woman.
Yeah.
I wasn't a child anymore, and the song Fire. Well, that song, when we go into 2022 now, this song was made intentionally for Eurovision, for Eesti Laul, with amazing team. We went to Sweden, to Malmö to write the song, and it was like we knew. Sorry, Rosie. We knew that this song is gonna go there and it's probably gonna do well.
Yeah.
So like we all felt it in the air.
Yeah, I totally get that because looking back, I mean, I've been a Eurovision fan for many years, but I remember in 2022, like being on Twitter and Instagram, and everyone was talking about your song. It was like the thing to talk about. Yes.
Oh my God! Like I have no idea about you guys. Like I hear a little bit sometimes. I hear about you, and I love when people love my music. But like all the things you say, I'm like, wow, really? Like me?
I know, and it was the clip of your music video, and people were just resharing it all the time and saying how iconic it was and everything. So I look back at that time with good memories.
You know, I feel a little bit like sad and like guilty because I really wanted to make a good performance and I wanted to give like 100% of me, which I did in the end.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you know, at that time I had COVID.
Yes.
But it was the worst COVID ever. It was like the worst wave
Yeah.
that took me down for like for a month. And I
Yeah.
had to sneak into the arena and like change my COVID test so it wouldn't be 2 lines because I had a fever and all that shit. So it was really, really hard to perform.
Yeah.
But I think people forgave me.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but am I right in saying that the semi-final they just showed your music video?
Yes,
Yeah. And
exactly.
you still qualified and you got through as normal.
Oh my God, I was so nervous because I was like so angry at myself. Like, why did I had to catch the COVID like now? And I
Yeah.
remember everybody was so scared of it. This was just the time when it came and all the artists were like holding their breath, you know, to go to perform. And then I remember thinking about it and I was like, I hope it doesn't come to me. And obviously what you fear, right? It
Yeah.
comes to you because you attract it. But anyways, in the end, I did my best, right?
Yeah.
But after there was an after story too. Like the song was called Fire, and the same night my house went on fire.
Oh yes. Funny fact, I actually was on your Instagram live a few weeks ago when you were in San Marino, and I
Yeah.
remember you telling me that story.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
horrible.
like I never forget that. I don't know. I personally think everything happens for a reason, and that
Yeah.
experience changed me for the better, I think. And I started taking care of myself more. And I don't know, it was just like I felt it was more to that why it happened. And I really like I was unconscious for like 6 hours. And
Oh really?
yeah, we all went to the ER from the building. So it was a lot. And after that, I obviously thought like more about what I'm singing because I literally said, "You will meet with fire," and it happened the same
Yeah,
night,
yeah. That is a bit of a weird coincidence, I've got to say.
right? So I'm gonna be careful with fire in the future.
Yeah, and I want to just go back to the final of Eesti Laul 22.
Mhm.
Staging for me is one of the best national final stagings ever. With so much fire, you brought so much fire to the stage, and I just wanted to ask, like, was it your concept or did someone else direct the performance?
It was my concept, yes. You know, I've always been like I'm a very creative person, and sometimes like a bit I hear people just like talking about like, oh, she doesn't like write her own songs, she just like hires people, and everybody like does everything for her. But it's actually the opposite. I'm very, very, as I said, I'm very involved in my creative process. I channel a lot, like a lot of information comes through me and
Yeah,
I don't have to look for it. It's just like information is everywhere. So especially when I've done Eurovision, yeah, pre-selections, this is the times where I get very, very creative.
yeah,
And it just comes to me every time, even when I stress, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Then I just take a breath and it will come to me. And yeah, all that concept was my concept. And we made it work. And it was actually how I imagined. Only thing was that I was really, really sick.
yeah. I have to say though, it was like to me, it was a perfect performance. Aside from the stage and like
Oh, bless you.
everything, it's so good.
Oh, yeah. Well, oh. Bless you.
Yeah, I have to say I love I was watching your performance again on the plane the other week.
Oh,
It's amazing.
oh, I'm so happy. I love this song.
Yeah, it's amazing. But you've got many other amazing entries, which we will go on to. So again, you finished third in 2022. How did you feel about that? Because, you know, the fans and everyone really tipped your song to, you know, win. Were you disappointed, or you had just accepted it as how it was?
I wasn't disappointed on the outcome, but
Yeah.
maybe I was more disappointed in myself, and I was very hard with myself because I didn't want to let people down and let myself down. And it was, I think, 2022 was the entry when I prepared the most for it. Like I put all my energy, and it was, the energy was so insane. It was crazy. It was big. It was very like caring.
Mm-hmm.
So I put a lot of effort to that, and just like getting the COVID like a week before, a few days before, it just sucked.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
You know what to do. That's life, right? In the end, I did my best. But this year was definitely very memorable.
Yeah, yeah. And I was going to say, actually, I think that year of Eesti Laul was one of the strongest we've ever had as well. Just looking back with
So
Stefan and Anna Saline as well. It's very
yeah,
strong.
yeah, it was a very strong competition. Like I have to think back. I've done it like so many times.
I mean, it's often the same people again and again, to be fair.
It is, right? Right? Yeah. I think like now I've been to pre-selections 5 times,
Yeah.
but I think there's more people who have been like way more than
Yes.
me, like 10 times, 15 times. Yeah.
So we'll move on to the next year, Bad Philosophy. I also love this song. And I wanted to ask about working with Stig Rosta. What was that like? Because I've seen, did he co-write the song?
Yes, this one was written by Stig, and there was a Norwegian team.
Yeah.
So it was quite international.
Mhm.
I have to think. I remember I heard that demo and I really loved the vibe of it, the sound, a little bit like 80s vibe,
Yeah.
something that reminded you the past. I don't
Mhm.
know. It's just like I was very drawn to it, to the sound of that track. But the lyrics also, when you deep dive to the lyrics are very, very like deep, very dark.
Yeah.
At that time, I didn't think about it that much. I was aware, but then I was like, I got a little bit like scared. I thought like, wait a minute, every song is very connected to me, and
Mhm.
like it's the reason why the song is like connected to me. And I was like, oh, let's see, right? But at that time, honestly, at that time in my life, I wasn't in the best place. I was
Mhm.
in a quite dark place, so it kind of makes sense in the end when I think back to it, that song spoke to me, and I related to that, and to that little melancholic, sad vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Fire was totally different, and Bad Philosophy just went somewhere in a rabbit hole.
I think
But
that's what I love about your entries is like they've all got a unique sound, like they're all very distinctive, and I think that's why I really enjoy each entry separately.
it's very interesting to hear that, because I always thought like how people see that, because when I think about my songs, they're all so different songs,
Yeah.
and I never know, like, and I think people never know what is my next move or what I'm gonna do next. That's very fun.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's so exciting. So obviously you were part of the song's creative process and then you entered it into Eesti Laul. And I wanted to ask you actually, in the original Heat, you had like a completely different staging concept to the final. I remember you had like the guitarists and the lifts in the air and everything. So I wanted to ask, like, what was the reason for changing it so much to the final?
Wow, I just had to think back and remember it myself that really did two dresses. Honestly, I don't know. I must have felt like this at that time then, that I wanted to uplift or change something. I remember creating the red dress.
Yeah. Oh, I love the red dress. Yeah.
God, I just remember like the first semifinal when I did bad philosophy.
Yeah.
I was sick again.
Oh, really?
I was sick again with COVID, but I
No.
didn't tell anyone. Yeah, it was either I was very sick with the flu or it was COVID. I don't remember right now.
Mhm.
But then I felt so embarrassed to go again to the arena and then like say like, hey guys, I don't have my voice. But somehow I did it, and then final was great. It was great.
Yeah, it was great. I absolutely love
Great.
this.
I didn't really care about the outcome. Again, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the song and the experience.
Yeah.
It was all great memories.
I was going to say on stage, I think we really saw you like you were smiling more. You seemed like you were enjoying the experience a bit more on stage.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think it really actually brought out a different side to your voice as well. Like we could really hear your abilities on stage.
Oh, thank you. That's interesting to hear. Yeah.
So yeah, I love that song as well. And then between 23 and 25, I know you released some more music. Could you tell me what is your favorite entry you've ever entered into Eurovision?
I'm trying to think. It's like the whole experience or the song. I think I was the most excited about my last entry for San Marino, with Alchemist song, because this song was just like so special. It was so different. It had incredible team behind, incredible Swedish producers who really took their time, and we spent like 6 months crafting that song. And we recorded a real orchestra in Stockholm, real musicians. It's just that process towards the Eurovision was just it was something new to me. I have spent a lot of time now with different musicians and producers, and I've learned so much. I've grown so much. So I think the most special for me was the Alchemist song because of the song itself, where I felt like I was really mature and I found myself. Before I was, a young girl. I was going through a very, very different life phases and I was struggling a lot. I had my ups and downs, but this song, the Alchemist song, I felt I landed somewhere and it felt really, really good.
So if you were in your top 5, that would be number 1.
I think so. The song itself, I think the second would be Fire.
Yeah.
Because this was also very special, and yeah, I was just gonna leave it there.
Fair enough. Yeah. So we'll move on to 2025, The Last to Know. And I think this song is also amazing, but it's so different from your other songs. It's so emotional. And even
what did you think about that song?
What do I think?
Yeah. How did it make you feel?
Oh, honestly, the live performance, it makes me cry. It's so good.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good.
Honestly, I cried too when I watched it, when I watched myself singing it. So that's a lot.
30 seconds when you're singing so beautifully on the ground. It's just like, and then it uplifts you towards the end. It's just amazing.
Yeah, the song was very, very special to me because it was part of my healing. And I always taken very seriously my healing processes and moving on with my life and being a better person and this was a very personal story, I'm sure, as you all know.
Yeah.
A story that was very public at that time. And I remember I went to Sweden again. I met my crew in Malmö. And we spent just hours of talking, just talking about life.
Yeah.
And I was there alone. I took my dog with me. We stayed in a nice hotel. I tried to enjoy myself, but I was still a little bit, I was in a healing phase.
Yeah.
So I thought, like, why not, I'm an artist. I should take all that I'm feeling inside and just put it out there.
Yeah.
And that just made so much sense. And then I trusted the songwriters and producers around me, and the story started to form somehow. And I really, really went in with trust and no fear.
Yeah.
And I remember the songwriters asking me, like, the girl was sitting in a room, and then she ran to me and like, Elysa, I think I got it. And she was singing the chorus to me. And my dead cigarettes hold her head in her bed. And then she was like, she looked at me, she was singing, she looked at me, is it like too crazy? Is it too much? Like, are you okay to do it? And I was like, yeah, girl, no, let's do it. It's fine. So I felt good about it. And it was totally out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like, exposing myself to the people. But on the other hand, I still, something inside me told me, like, no, girl, it's okay. Just, it's your healing. It's like, it's not relevant even. Like, it's inside me. It's my world. So I'm just going to do what I do. And if I get selected, chosen to the contest, it's fine. If I don't, that's fine too. The single is amazing. And I did it for me in the end.
Exactly. That's the most important part, doing it for yourself rather than for the points and for the views and the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have to say, I don't know if anyone has ever said this to you before, but I feel like out of all your songs, that is the one that sounds like a Eurovision winner to me.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. You're so cute.
I don't know if you agree with me though.
No, this one, I get it. This one is written again from a place that we thought about Eurovision. Obviously, we thought about Eurovision ballads, and Swedes are really good in creating that kind of vibe and the chords and the melodies. I wanted something simple.
Yeah.
Like the simple formula, sad, melancholic, and just very, like, it hits you. You feel it. Because I felt it.
And I felt it as well, yeah.
That's so great.
And on stage, I wanted you to talk me through the concept for your staging, because obviously we had the beautiful blue dress, the pyrotechnics, and then the butterflies. I know you had like butterfly earrings and then the butterfly flying around. What's the story of the butterfly?
Well, where to start? The blue dress was definitely a very special dress. I had a vision for a long time that I wanted turquoise blue.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite colors. And I had this dream for years to perform with a turquoise color dress. So it came to mind, okay, that's it. And then the butterfly is a butterfly. That's what the dress literally symbolized, the butterfly. And I had just, I broke up like 6 months before that performance, or no more. Don't remember anymore. But the butterfly represented myself, how I saw myself. I broke free. I was free. I was a caterpillar before, and then I turned into a butterfly. And it was time for me. It was time for me to find myself, to just find my way back to me. And I felt it happening, and I felt great. I started to slowly, day by day, I started to blossom. And I think the energy, people felt it.
Yeah,
I was in a different place, and I was very, very vulnerable. It was just beautiful. It was beautiful energy. And the butterfly in the end, we made also with, how do you say it? Like, they designed the butterfly on
Yeah.
the screen later. So this is really cool. So the butterfly flew on my hand. It was really cute. So again, it was like that was the vision I had in my head, and it actually turned out pretty well.
Perfect, I would say. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And do you look back at that time, obviously with it being such an emotional song, how do you feel looking back on that performance? Because like, as we've already said, when we watch it, we get emotional. Do you still find it like quite hard to watch because it was at a difficult time in your life?
Mm, Not hard, no, not hard anymore. I think the times when it was hard, it's over. 'Cause I'm a totally different person today. I have totally different life. I honestly, I don't even recognize myself sometimes a few years ago. But it definitely, every time when I see the clip or somebody shares it, I feel like something like this comes through my body. It's like, but it's all beautiful energy. It's all love, and it's all human. It's just very, very beautiful how we express ourselves as humans.
Yeah.
And as I said, at first times when I watched my own video, I cried because of me. I cried. Like I watched myself and I was like, holy shit, like I've gone through so much, and I was actually very proud of myself. And it's just like somehow it was all combined there, all
Yeah.
the things. And I'm just like, when I look back to it, I'm just very, very proud.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad it's not
Proud
an emotional thing
the
to look.
woman I have become
Mhm.
today. And I'm turning 29 next month.
Yeah.
I feel amazing. I have a new single coming out in July, in a few
Oh,
weeks. Yeah, I want to spill a little tea about it because it's a very special song. It's called Karma is a Bitch.
okay.
So I feel it's like totally, totally different. This one is gonna be a shocker. I know already people are not expecting that. So I'm
Yeah.
so excited what you guys all gonna like think about it. And please let me know in
Yeah.
the comments and everywhere, because this one is a shocker. It has like EDM flavor. It's dance song. It's gonna play in clubs definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, very excited about that one.
I'm so excited now. I'm glad you've told me that. It's something to look forward to.
But this one has amazing team behind, amazing producers, amazing writers, people that I looked up to that are my mentors today. So yeah, very, very excited.
And just going back to the last to know, did you feel any pressure going on stage? Because as you've said, everything was, in the news and the tabloids about you. Like it was quite well documented in the press. Did you feel any pressure stepping on stage, knowing that most people knew what you were singing about anyways?
It's a really good question. I think I felt relieved because it was time for me to share my story and finally to admit it to myself and to the outer world that yes, like shit happens, but
Yeah.
you move on. Like we all go through different things. We all, like, bad things happen to all of us, like all the time. But I think what makes good people, like, bad things happen to everybody, but what makes good people is how you handle those things and how you come out of that and still have the kindness in you and ability to love and move on. And that's what I've always had. So when I went on that stage, I was very, very excited because I felt now this is my narrative,
Yeah.
this is my story, and the media, whatever they say there, it's just my story, and this is my time. So my time to speak. And I felt really good after that, and my voice was amazing.
It was.
first time, like I remember before in my previous years, I was always like a little bit, I used to get sick before the big performances because probably my nervous system just, it was so big, it was so overwhelming, and it was my dream. So my body kind of gave up on me.
Yeah.
But this so 2025, I was in a very different place. I was already healing a lot, and it was all beautiful.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
definitely.
really, really enjoyed it. That
I'm
was
so
that
glad.
was certain.
Yeah. And obviously, results don't matter, but all I'm going to say is that I think the jury's really underrated you, in my opinion. I think that that was the best vocal performance of the night.
Oh,
So I still feel a bit sad. I know results don't matter, but you really deserved top three at least.
oh, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. I don't know. I became like eighth,
Yeah.
or eight. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I myself, I didn't care at all. I remember 2025 was for me like I didn't care at all, like what place I'm gonna end up having, or like if I'm gonna win or not. I didn't care at all. I just, my
Yeah.
mission was to do that song.
Well, that's all that matters. Yeah, let's not even talk about the results because they don't matter. All that matters is you told a story, and we got to hear your beautiful voice. That's all that matters. And
Yeah.
I'd love to move on to your most recent attempt in San Marino, which I would say is the most exciting one to talk about because it's like a whole new chapter moving on to a different country. um, how did it start? How did the song come about? Who were you working with, and why San Marino?
Okay. It was my management who decided to send the song there. I wasn't myself. I wasn't even that aware of that contest or how it works, or like I didn't ever think there. But yeah, we had this song. The Alchemist song was forming. We wanted to send it to Eurovision, but I remember I was very open to different countries to just try to get the experience, to challenge
Yeah.
myself. And we talked about this, and the next thing is they sent it to San Marino, and then we got the news that we were chosen. It was a lot of different phases.
Yeah.
It was a very different and interesting process. There were things I liked, and there were a lot of things that I didn't like.
Yeah.
Um, uh, but behind the song, again, amazing team. As I said, the Swedes, producers who worked with Lady Gaga, Jennifer Lopez. Like this
Wow.
is huge, very huge. So it was my first song that was a little bit, how to say, like bigger,
Mhm.
like more people involved, more professionals. And creatively, it was for me, I grew so much through that process. And as I said, I felt like I finally landed somewhere with my heart and with my whole being. It was just like I was ready for my new chapter, for my new life. And that song was given it a
Yeah.
lot. It's a very empowering, very powerful, confident song from a very healthy, mature perspective.
Yeah.
And yeah, going back to San Marino, I started going through all the phases. I had to travel all the time to Italy, and getting to San Marino is not easy.
No.
It's very difficult. Like wherever you're traveling from, like getting to San Marino is not easy. So this was a little bit headache at times. Also, what I start with the positive things was that it was amazing experience to experience something else, something new, and see other country, other artists. I formed a lot of cool connections. Uh, but on the other hand, I entered the contest um, with a mindset like hoping that it is fair.
Yeah.
It's not like corrupted, and you know shady. But it was disappointing in the end because, yeah, I don't want to say like 100%, right? But like I'm talking about my own experience and about other singers' experience that we had in this competition, because I wasn't the only one. Everybody were on the same page. So I would highly question the transparency of that contest, of that country, and the ways how they work there. But I mean, everybody has their own ways, so it's their country. Can't really, say anything. But there are signs. There are signs.
This is not the first time I've heard this, just to say, and I agree. I think that the selection wasn't very transparent in the fact that we didn't even see the rankings of the jurors. We didn't see the full heat ranking of anything. And in the end, we only really saw the top 5, which is not very transparent, is it?
It was the top 5 was before they appeared it on the TV, like before, like the last contestant was still singing. He was still on the stage, and then they already appeared on the screen, like 5 finalists. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, at least you got to try a different country, and I hope it doesn't discourage you from trying another country. Maybe not San Marino, but a different one.
Oh no, San Marino. Thank you. No.
And did you?
But Estonia is my home country. I love Estonia. I've been away from my country for so long, so I'm gonna say hi to all my Estonians who are gonna watch that interview. I love you guys. Never say never. I think the time might be close.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go again. I think probably. I don't know. I have a lot going on right now, and the future looks bright.
Yeah. Fingers crossed we see you again. So San Marino, your performance was amazing. The song was amazing. And am I right in saying you worked or collaborated with another artist in the selection as well?
Yes. They had All We Need Is Love.
All We Need Is Love.
Andreas Habibi and Aura. It was all very fun because we were all like one big family. And in the beginning, they were supposed to go to Greece because they're Greek. Yeah. So, and then things changed, and then suddenly they were chosen to top 10 in the final. So before I even had a chance to go to final, their song was already in the final. So that made me really happy because it was my song. Yeah. A song that I wrote. So for me, that experience was again a little different because I was in a contest with 2 songs and as a songwriter, and that was very, very fun.
Yeah, and it's a great song as well. It's a really catchy song. Do you
like it?
Oh yeah, I love it. I just couldn't remember the name of it. I'm sorry.
It's not like my genre that much, but I enjoy writing for others. I really do. Because, when you write for others, it takes so much pressure away from you. Like as an artist, a singer, you have to think about everything. But when you write for others, I feel like I can feel like a child and just experiment and just have fun. And I think in that song, you hear that fun. You feel fun. Yeah. It's just the ease. It's very light.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, all your songs are amazing. Do you think that you would write more songs for Eurovision for other artists in the future?
Absolutely. Yeah. I see myself more and more as a songwriter for others, and that's what I'm doing daily. People really don't know about it, but here I can talk about it. It's like I'm not doing only my own projects. I'm doing a lot of other people, helping other people out, having sessions, traveling, going to different countries, meeting different people. So I think I have evolved to that, and I really love it. This is something that really makes you grow very fast. It's like sped up. The growth is sped up. So I really enjoy doing it. You will definitely hear more from me.
Great. I can't wait. So I wanted to ask you another interesting question, which is, let's say we have someone that's never heard any of your songs before, which I highly doubt. But if you were going to a new person and say, listen to 3 of my songs, what would the 3 songs you would choose be?
Okay, totally. The Alchemist, Fire, and The Last to Know.
Good choices.
Because when I think about it, then Fire shows you the spicy side of me, the dancey woman who loves to have fun.
Yeah.
Very spicy, sexy. I love all that. I'm a Cancer, so I'm everywhere. Then The Last to Know shows the story of my life, my vulnerability, my sadness, something we all go through, the heartbreak, something that everyone can relate to. And The Alchemist is just a whole another entity itself. I see The Alchemist as an entity, like a bubble. It's a living bubble. It's a living song. It's very interesting. I see very visually. So those 3, I think, would kind of sum it up very well.
I think they're great choices, and that's my top 3 as well, just saying. And
Yeah.
would you say that your performance on San Marino was like, you enjoyed it? Would you say you were happy with everything, how it looked, how it sounded, or was there anything you would have changed if you were to do it again?
Honestly, I wasn't happy with it. I'm just honest.
I love that.
So it's like I don't care, like, really, but like I wasn't that happy because of the, how to say it, because of the amateur levels of how they did some things, and they didn't really. I didn't feel, not only me, I'm talking for other artists also. It's just facts. I didn't feel appreciated at times. Like in Estonia, I'm very used to, like, they put a lot of effort to our stage shows, and there's communication all the time, and the communication starts already months before the show. So what it was in San Marino, it was very strange that there was zero communication about your stage show, about how everything works. There was also a language barrier, which is nobody's fault, obviously. But it's just like, I wish that we all had a feeling that their energy and their effort went to one specific act.
Yes.
We all know what act.
Yes.
Just some little things, how you should make the artist feel good and feel appreciated, that they come to the show and do that and spend their money. We all spent crazy money, like everyone was traveling, and in the end there was just a lot of questions, and like the transparency was not there.
Yeah, it's really sad.
The only thing I was like thinking about my sound levels, I really like, because we were practicing so much and it was literally sounded so good, and then sound levels were like totally off. The vocals were like way more like louder than the track itself, so just could have been better. It's just like, it wasn't bad, but it could have been better. Like I would have wished a better chance for me to have that chance to show my song, but it was experience.
Yeah, and if you don't mind me asking, did you have to finance San Marino yourself, or did they contribute towards the staging or anything, or was it all you?
It was all self-funding.
Wow, that's a lot.
Right. So what I wanted, like, if we talk about this, what I wanted to say more to the people and other artists is that I would really like reconsider, if you're planning to go to that country or to that contest, is just like, be prepared. It's not going to be transparent. and it's just like all the finance. It takes a lot of your finance, so be prepared for that. Yeah, and I wish that artists would be treated like better, more fair in that way when it's a competition. And for Eurovision, it's people. We're all humans. We create. There's beautiful songs. We create art. I just wish there was more transparency to that, and I hope people are moving in the right direction, are healing and coming out of the darkness and coming to the light.
Yeah, I really hope that they're listening to the artists, because I remember after the final, there was a lot of TikToks, tweets, everything saying, you know, this isn't transparent, this is all a bit weird. Regardless of what I think about it, I do hope that they listen to artists like you and take
I hope that too.
Yeah.
I felt like when I finished that project, that San Marino, the whole thing, I felt like I was thinking, like, should I like post something or not? And like everybody else was like kind of like waiting for me to post.
Yeah.
And because I was like ready to do it, but I think in the end it was the right thing to do, because maybe next year things change.
Yeah.
And maybe the same artist is not going like 5th time in a row, you know. So I just hope people are getting more conscious, more aware, coming out of the darkness, coming out of the old ways, the old patterns, and just don't be shady. Be good, do good.
Yeah.
Great, good karma, because in the end, karma is a bitch, and it will come back to you.
And San Marino, I mean, this is coming from a Eurovision fan. Their selection is like crazy long. There is so much going on. Do you think that that actually impacts the artists a bit, because it's tiring, like the amount of heats and things going on, and as you said, traveling? Like, do you think in the end, actually, maybe it impacts the artists a little bit?
Oh, it's again such a good question. Yes, absolutely. Like 2 hands up. Affects so much, because we talked about this with other artists there. It's like at first you're so excited for this whole journey, for the process. You can show your song to the world, to in another country, you know, and do something different. But in the end, what happens after all that different phases and back and forth, it's just like you get really tired of it, and then it's exhausting, and especially when no one really cares, no one really communicates. It's just like, you know, what are you doing it for then? And plus it like happened to me too. It's like I felt a lot of like that exhausting energy took over, that I didn't have a chance to enjoy that much as I would have wanted to, because I had to constantly think about some other totally unnecessary thing and worry, you know. But again, like I don't want to, like, it was a great experience. I don't want to make it sound like it was like totally like shit, you know. It wasn't. But it was different, and I think in the end it made me appreciate Estonia way more than I did before. Because you know, when you go out of that bubble, you see something totally different, and people are different, their ways of working are different. So what came out of this, I started really appreciating Estonia. And I thought, and I realized how many good people we have and how professional everyone is. That's really great. So I might go again.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And if you don't mind me asking again, obviously San Marino, you had to pay for everything. In Estonia, it's much more professional. I'm assuming that they help with like the staging costs.
Yeah, a little bit more, but it still is a lot of, it really depends what kind of show you as an artist you want to create and what's your vision, because obviously you can just go on a stage, have some lighting and some wind, and that's it, you know. But I think in the end, we're all artists, and everyone's like creative. So the more creative you want to be, the more you have to prepare to fund it yourself also. So definitely every time I do that, it's like the money factor comes in. But it's for everybody like this. But in Estonia, it's better. They help with a lot of things. It really depends what you want to do
Yeah.
on the stage, because like I would have like crazy ideas, but like those kind of ideas can go to hundreds of thousands of euros, you know. So in the future.
And moving away from Eurovision, obviously you've released other music. I was going to ask you about the song Queen of Hearts. Was that for Eurovision, or is it just like a single that's away from Eurovision?
That one actually was, you know what's funny? We sent it at the same time when I sent Fire.
Really?
Yeah, so I sent them both, and like I've never sent 2 songs ever. This was the only year I sent 2 songs, because I had them both ready, and they were from the same writing camp in Sweden, where we made those 2 songs. So they were ready to go, and then I was just sent them both, see what happens. But I thought already that Fire is probably gonna be the song. So
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to say, I didn't realize that. That's why I asked. But I love Queen of Hearts, and it's a great music video. Do you have a favorite music video you've released?
Favorite video?
Yeah.
Probably Fire, I think.
Yeah.
Because this one was it was a higher budget also, so that gave us a lot of opportunities to be way more creative with all the visuals and the setup and the dancers. Just like the quality of that one is I think the best. But I love all my videos. I don't know really.
Yeah, they're all good. I'll tell you what my favorite is. It is The Last Snow.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It just gives me like Leona Lewis, Bleeding Love, like I don't know, that sort of vibe. It's just great.
Yeah, this one was good also, because I really knew what I was going for, what I was looking for, and I wanted to show that vulnerability, and I think I managed to do it there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And just a couple more questions, because I know I've kept you longer than I said I would.
No, not really, totally.
Did you keep up with Eurovision this year? And if so, what's your thoughts on Bangaranga?
I love that song. Honestly, this was the song that stuck out the most.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it this year that much, so I wasn't that aware of what's happening there. But there were a couple of songs that I really liked, and it totally I saw the frequency was different. People were experimenting a lot and like letting go more and doing kind of like weird things. So like, you know, the Pangaranga, the song also is like, we were just talking about it the other day with my producers, that you see, like it just takes like one little word that is, it can be made of word, and then you just repeat it and it will stick to you, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like a little magic.
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
You
for sure.
like the song.
Sorry?
What do you think about the song?
Oh, well, I have to say, as a Eurovision fan, this is one of the best winners we've had in a long time.
I think she brings, like, she's young, she brings a lot of new energy and something different, and she's very fierce, very, very down to earth, she knows who she is. So I think the song reflects it well.
Yeah, yeah, and I think as well, the fact that she won the viewers' vote really has helped the contest, because the last times in the juries.
Also, she had a really good choreographer from Sweden who's my friend. And I had to work with him also on the Last to Know. Yeah. But that frame was too short, so we couldn't make it.
Yeah. And I have a question from the viewer as well. I thought I'd lost you there. I've got a question from Anna, who lives in Estonia, and she wants to know if you will be doing a concert in Estonia anytime soon.
Concert in Estonia. You know, I moved away from Estonia
I
a
was
year
going to
ago.
ask you about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't live in Estonia anymore. I moved on and I'm having a lot of projects now. But I will let you know. I will let you know in my Instagram everywhere when I come. I can't wait to come to Estonia. I miss Estonia. I haven't been there for a long time.
Yeah.
And
I
maybe
hope.
next time. Who knows?
Well, if you do a concert in Estonia, I will fly there and I will meet Anna and we will go to your concert.
Ah, yes, yes.
We've talked
Absolutely.
about it a lot actually, so I hope you do one.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. It's just right now I'm having so much other projects that take all my time, but I want to go back to Estonia, obviously.
And you've got your new single coming out soon. And did you say that was in July?
Yes, in July. It's actually the pre-save starts, I think, in a week or something.
Okay, I will share it on our social
Yeah,
media.
so we're gonna do the pre-save with that one for a couple of weeks, and soon it's time. I'm so excited for that song. It's like it's a haunting song. You hear it and you don't get it out of your head anymore.
And maybe Eurovision in the future once again.
Yeah, I never say no. Never say no. As I said, this dream is there for a reason, so I'm very curious to see where my life takes me.
Yeah, I think we will see you on the Eurovision stage. I think
Yes.
your time has come.
Well, the manifestation has been a long time there.
You've got so close so many times, and I'm just sure
Right?
this time is going to be your
Never
time.
give up, guys. Never give up. When you have a
Never
dream,
give
go
up.
for it.
Well, this has been an amazing chat. Thank you so much for your time, and we will look out for your new single in July. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye.